Today marks 1699 day of daily lessons, day reflections. There's one day left till it will be 1700. It's a beautiful number. It's a milestone that's really allowed me to reflect on a lot of things. And I was reflecting today, okay, like what should I speak one day before a pretty big milestone, 1700. And I was thinking about success. I was thinking about rewards, about the things that really we're supposed to really seek sometimes and really receive things. And the devil shares seven rewards. And I think that sometimes when we look into the what kind of rewards we are looking for, what kind of success we are looking for, and I think those successes are external, temporary. It doesn't bring joy, meaning, fulfillment, purpose. Like, a lot of times it's just temporary happiness, almost like finding $100 bills on the ground. You are happy for a moment, for a second, but that's the happiness and joy is very fleeting. And I think that's when we really look into what kind of rewards could I seek that really stays. When I have it, I have it. It brings me joy, fulfillment, and it's amazing rewards to have. So I share seven rewards that we really need to reflect and seek. Number one is self-respect. And self-respect is one of the things that you're not able to really get rewarded and receive it by accident. Self-respect is earned. And that's why we need to really look into, okay, like if I really want to be rewarded, what do I need to do to be rewarded by self-respect? That's a beautiful question. What do I need to do to be rewarded by self-respect? And that sometimes it's very, very simple. It's a beautiful thing when we really look into life and as such a meaningful things as self-respect. And it's simple. Say one thing and do what you said you will do. Make commitments to yourself that you actually keep it. So say do ratio, say something that you will do. Build trust with yourself. Persevere, do the hard thing, not as the simple thing. And when you do those things, self-respect is increasing and you're rewarded. So when you are stretching yourself, when you really said you one thing and you did the same thing, when you get rewarded by self-respect, so that means that we earn. And this again, because when you lose self-respect, all other things a lot of times becomes very hollow, and a lot of things just follow as well. It goes sideways. Number two is freedom. And of course, when you think about freedom, majority of the time we think about, okay, like external freedom. That means that I made enough money. Now I have freedom to do with the things I want to do with people that I want to do. That's a great freedom to have. But I think there's even more important freedoms. And that means it's freedom from all the iniquities of your life. That means that freedom of negative thoughts. And the thing one thing is that freedom from negative thoughts is that from impulses is that we don't control ourselves enough yet, and those emotions are controlling us. Maybe envy, maybe anger, maybe rage. There could be tons of different emotions that we are controlled by, fears that we controlled by, and I think that when we really able to really go and stretch ourselves mentally, emotionally, and really build that freedom from all those negative emotions, negative patterns. This is what stays with us. That freedom stays with us much, much longer than any other freedom could potentially stay. Because that freedom is earned as well, even though financial freedom could be earned as well. And that's what like we're looking to get what kind of freedom do you want to receive and get rewarded by freedom. Number three is deep relationships. And again, this is a beautiful, beautiful thing to understand that deep relations is reward. So being able to nurture ourselves, have build clarity to understand that we able to really feel complete and whole. And that's again when you focus on yourself, develop your wholeness as a person. It's so much easier to develop true relationships with others because it's very, very hard to develop deep relations when you do not know who you truly are. What is your authentic you? And when you have a mask on you, it's very, very hard to really develop deep relations. So when we really develop ourselves, when we grow into the best version of ourselves, and at the moment we are the best version of ourselves, and we develop that even to better version of ourselves every single day. And reward of that is deep relationships. The deeper you are inside, the deeper you're able to really have relationships. And then again, this is a beautiful, beautiful reward. Because when you develop yourself and you have that strength within you, now you're able to be more vulnerable. You have stronger virtues, values, than when you say yes, that you truly mean it. When you say no, that's not coming from fear, but it's coming from alignment. And that's, of course, it's easier to really build deep relations, even with yourself. Number four is mastering. Again, when we look into our actions, our patterns, our processes, systems, and when we build a pattern and system, and we work with it, when we be disciplined, committed, dedicated, the reward of all those actions is mastery. Because mastery is, again, everything what I share today is earned. Those rewards are earned. So when you think about, do I have mastery in the skill set? And you said no, where where I'm missing the earning part. Am I disciplined? Do I have commitment? Did I build the systems and processes? Could they survive under pressure and still do the right thing? And when we look at those kind of things on scale, like I really did the right thing and I have a mastery, I earned it, and it's a beautiful reward because when we are having a mastery, we're able to really add tremendous value not just to ourselves but to the people around us, and that's I think that's one of the beautiful rewards as well. Number five is inner peace. Inner peace is not found as well. You're not able to go outside and really, oh, I found my inner peace. No, it's again, it's earned by understanding yourself, and it's not by works majority of the time. Because my inner peace was really allowing stillness to come to my life. And now, it might be that every single person will have different things to reach and different angle to get to the inner peace. For me, the most important part was to bring stillness into my life, being able to enjoy content while not doing anything. I was built on performance, and I always used to sometimes even feel that I'm not enough if I don't perform, if I don't hustle, if I don't grind. So me being able to slow down and find and earn inner peace by stillness, that's again reward. And like sometimes be able to ask, okay, what do I never experience? If you always in stillness by yourself, maybe it's time to really go in and explore and do things and hustle and grind. Because I think that every single person has a duty to experience different kind of life, opposite what you really live. Because when you really experience the opposite of what you live now, you know exactly that this will never be me. And that brings confidence, more courage, more understanding, more awareness. And that of course allows even have more inner peace as well. Number six, a strong body. I truly believe in strong body. I truly believe that every single person deserves to have a strong body, but if it deserves, it's again, it's earned. You're not able to really exercise once a month and say that okay, like my body is in a great shape. No, like we need to really do something about it. And sometimes eat more healthy. And I think that strength, physical strength, is more important than really being skinny. And I think that's where you feel differently when you're able to really pick things up and you know that you're able to lift it and you're not afraid to move around in the world. I think that's a beautiful thing. Mobility is a great thing as well. And that's where I'm a big, big, big believer that every single person who really wants to pursue deep relationships with himself, with others, who wants to really pursue self-respect, self-confidence, pursue business, and I think it is necessary to really develop that body because when we have that physical body, the reward of physical body is energy. Energy. That energy that you're able to really allocate. Because the more energy you have, the more you have ability to allocate to the things that matter. And that's a beautiful reward. And the last one, number seven, is that reward is a meaningful struggle. And it's interesting that now when I look at you, what is lucky for me right now? When I look into families who have young kids and then and a beautiful family looks like. That's a lucky, I will say that, a lucky man. And interesting that this is a meaningful struggle. This man that I said that lucky will have now, instead of his only mouth to feed, now he has kids, has the people who depend on him. That's a meaningful struggle to have, and that's a beautiful reward of life. And then if you ask, okay, what kind of meaningful struggle do I have in my life? Do I have someone who depends on me? Do I have responsibilities? Because serving others is a beautiful thing. This is a reward of life. And I think if you do not have that reward yet, maybe it's time to really think what kind of things could I do, where I could go out of my comfort zone, just to make sure that I could really become the person who really serves people. Maybe I put myself into a little bit light, and maybe I will be exposed to where my weaknesses are, but not being afraid to really show that there is a lot of darkness in you, a lot of parts that needs to be polished. That doesn't matter, because what matters is that you're really willing to really take the step and be the person who initiates. Because majority of the time, I learned that if you're sticking out, people will find a way to really complain about it. Even though that you're trying to do the best you can for the other people. But some people, but because critic is very, very, very simple. To criticize is very, very simple. But to add value is simple, but at the same time is hard. And I think that is the beautiful reward is that when you have that meaningful struggle, because life becomes so much more beautiful when you really have that meaningful struggle in your life. Because again, meaningful struggle, that means a meaning, fulfillment, purpose coming into your life as well. And that's a beautiful reward. So I hope you reflect as well. What kind of rewards really people who may do not speak about? Because those are extremely important rewards. And we need to really reflect on them constantly so we can really see. Because so that my mother always said that I really loved it, is that everything in life happens once. First in your mind, second in your life. If you never thought about it, it will never happen. Exactly the same with rewards. If you never thought about this kind of reward that you want, how are you supposed to really pursue and earn it blindly? And I think that again, we need to really sit down and reflect. Okay, what is my success, my reward? Not just money, but deeper than that. So and I think that I will speak about this topic in the future as well because that's extremely important topic. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.